Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. It really means the world to me. So this being winter recess from school, I've been doing a lot of filming, and by a lot of filming I mean I think I left the house once. But you know, with all of my jobs and everything, is really hard to film, so I'm trying to catch up and stockpile my videos so that I can actually maybe take a break when I come home from work at night sometimes. So that's what I'm doing. I mean, but at least I changed my hair and makeup and clothes, you know what I mean. So today we are doing a video that I have, as you can see, a lot of catching up to do on. We're doing my empties. I've gone through quite a lot of not only hair care and body care, but a lot of makeup products and skincare products, which I just love doing. If you're new here, hello. I love when I go through my products and get down to my empties. Some people don't enjoy these videos, and I get it, but I'm not showing you my laundry detergent. I'm showing you the beauty products that I finished up, and I can give you my full thoughts on them because I have gone through them completely. So right on top, I wanted to talk about a hair dye kit. I dye my hair, I have to dye my hair like every 2.5 weeks, which is the biggest pain in the tuchus I can ever tell you. I don't go to salon. I go to salon maybe once every 6 months, where my friend who does my hair wants to choke me because I usually kind of look like a striped tiger. But she forgives me and she knows why I do it. So this was on sale for half price at Ulta. This is normally a $25 price tag. This is the Madison Reed Radiant Hair Color Kit. I bought mine in 5.5. It says NNN. A true medium brown. That's what I get. I don't do ash, I don't do golden. I get just a neutral medium brown because that's the closest thing to my hair color, and I'm not doing it to change my hair color. I'm doing it to cover the enormous amounts of grays that I have, which is completely normal for a woman my age. So I was able to get this for $12.50, which is about what I pay for some of my regular hair dyes that I get in CVS or the drugstore. So I took out the kit. Now, I can say something, took out the kit. I took out the components. Now, if you look on the back, I mean, the components themselves, which is what I was trying to say before, are very luxurious. You're getting 2 pairs of those nice black hairdresser gloves. You're getting a very nice bottle, and you're getting just extra things. You're getting the cream to put around here so you don't get the hair dye on you. I'll tell you about that in a minute. And I have to say, the hair color was actually worse, I think, than the regular hair color I used. Within a week and a half, my grays were already coming through. So, to make this a long story short for this haircut, the components are bougie and luxurious, but I'd rather have less luxurious little components and items and a hair color that lasts longer than a week and a half. The color was nice, but I mean, imagine me paying $25 and having to dye my hair literally less than 2 weeks later. So that's my thought on that. I will try to stick to the, what's the word I'm looking for? Genre of products, if I can. I got a whole boatload here. The next thing I went through is the Redkin Frizz Dismiss Instant Deflate. I had bought these 2 of them mistakenly, thinking they were the spray, like the Detangler Frizz Dismiss spray, but this was actually kind of like a serum. And I've gone through this one, and I'm almost done with the other one, and I have to say, I do really like it. I still enjoy the spray for the detangling, but I was shocked to realize that I really do enjoy this. I layer this on with a couple of other products, and I've really been liking it. So, again, when they're on sale, I'm going to buy it again. Okay, trying to keep with the theme, but it's not working very well because I'd have to take everything out of here, and it's a pain. So we're just going to go through. This I finally finished up, thank goodness. This is the VICHY 3-in-1 Micellar water. I bought this off of a Tarte recommendation, thinking, okay, this will be nice because she said it takes off eye makeup beautifully. No, it doesn't. It takes eye makeup off not at all, essentially. But what I would use this for was, you know how you sometimes, even after you take up off all your makeup at night, which I always do, you'll wake up in the morning with a little bit of remnants of mascara or something because I wear so much eye makeup. I would use this as a regular micellar water, but I don't use it that too much on my face. I would just use it for the makeup remover. And so I would use it on a cotton pad to take off like the little remnants and stuff, and I finally, after months, finished this up, thank goodness. So let's just say I went through several setting and refreshing mists for your face. I went through 2 of the ColourPop. What are they? They are setting sprays. Now, one thing I can say is I originally liked these. I did not like the sprayer. The sprayer on these shoots you right in the face, and I am not a fan of it. So I put the product into a smaller little sprayer one that I did like, and I can still say I liked it as a setting spray, but it was a bit sticky. Do you know what I mean? Like after you spray it on your face, you kind of feel like you shellacked your face a little bit. I was trying to think maybe it was another product, but in the end, they smelled really nice. This one was amethyst, and this one was aquamarine. There's so many other setting sprays out there that I like, and even though these are reasonable, the Catrice is reasonable, even less, and so I'll probably just keep using that one. But the bottles were nice. They're glass, and I can recycle them. Continuing with the spray genre here, this is the biossance Squalane Micronutrient Fine Mist. This has such good ingredients, and I wouldn't use this as a setting spray, but I use this before I put on any of my serums and moisturizers. Both in the morning and at night, I would spray this on, just like kind of the Tarte glowy skin mist. But this, I think, has excellent ingredients because it has squalene and some really other good things. Biossance in itself as a brand is excellent. This was wonderful. I would spray it on, pat it into my face, and then go in. And when I go through some of the other ones that I do have, I will definitely repurchase this one. It is a bit on the pricey side, so I usually wait for the 20% off coupons and things like that from Sephora, or if Biossance themselves is having a sale. A setting spray, an actual setting spray that I did finish up, was the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I liked this very much. The mister on this is fabulous. I'm going to be keeping this bottle and transferring some of my other setting sprays into here because this has a beautiful fine mist to it. I'm hoping that other products will work just as well in the container. I liked this. You didn't look glittery. See if there's anything left at all. There's a little. When you get down to the bottom, it starts to shoot out. As you can see, it just kind of gives you a slight little glow, but no glitter or anything like that that would shoot onto your face. I would buy another one, and maybe I will, but I have so many right now that I'm trying to go through that. This will be a consideration after I finish the ones that I have. Continuing on, this was the Ordinary Glycolic Acid 7% Toning Solution. This is only about $7 or $8, and I do like this. This, to me, goes along with the Pixie Glow Tonic and the Shroom Juice tonic that I'm using. They all have very similar ingredients to it, but for some reason I liked this one a little bit less, and I don't know why. It's hard for me to pinpoint because this one is so reasonable and the other two are pricier, the Glow Tonic and then the Shroom Juice one. But for some reason I like those more. But this is definitely a good product. It is a good glycolic acid toner to use at night only, by the way. Do not use it during the day unless you are slathering your skin heavily with sunscreen. But I would like it, and I may buy it again. I'm not sure, but I said if you're on a budget, I recommend this one. I would love to know your guys' thoughts on your empties because I like to know what products worked for you and what didn't work for you, and I'm always wanting to try new things. So definitely let me know down below what you go through. This, I even kept it in the box. I don't know what it is with me in boxes. I just like it. And yeah, but this was the Juice Beauty Stem Cellular Anti-Wrinkle Booster Serum. I used up the whole bottle. And I can't say that I noticed any kind of remarkable difference. Is there anything left? No. This was one of those, the component inside, it's one of those airless pumps, so you get every last little thing out. Some of the ingredients in here are slightly questionable. To me, it's not the best with the ingredients. It's not the worst I've seen either, but I used it up. I don't know if I saw a remarkable difference. And there are so many other serums that I like more that I will not repurchase this. I did receive this either in a BoxyCharm or FabFitFun or something like that. I have a piece of cat fur on my face that I cannot find. It's going to drive me crazy the rest of the video, just letting you know. This I will continue to buy, again, once I go through all of my other oil cleansers. This is the Rainforest of the Sea Deep Dive Cleansing Gel from Tarte. I've gone through 4 of these. I actually finished one up and I had it in my last Empties video, but then I finished up yet another one. I use this every night and I love it because it doesn't sting my eyes. I can use it to remove my makeup. Does it take it completely off? No, but to me none of the things that I use, the gels and the oils and stuff, really do. But it does break down a lot of the glitter and everything. I just love it because it doesn't irritate my skin. You can get it on sale. Around Christmas time they always have it in kits and that's when I recommend buying it because you'll save so much money on it. But I have 2 more of these left and I'm probably gonna buy more when I go through the rest of them. Another facial mist that I went through is the Body Shop Rose Dewy Glow Face Mist. I keep these little ones in my purse. I definitely liked it. It was reasonable. I got it for buy one, get one 50% off, or buy one, get one free. Again, there's so many that I want to try because there's so many new ones coming out, especially at the drugstore. I don't know if I'd buy it again, but it didn't have that overwhelming rose scent to it. It was just subtle enough that I liked it, and I really enjoyed it, and it's a reasonable price. I think it's probably about $10. I went through yet another one of my Clinique Take the Day Off makeup removers. I had ordered 2 more because they were on sale at Sephora. And when I got it in, it was very bizarre. It had these little chunks of stuff floating around in it. And it freaked me out. I was like, what in goodness name is this? So I called up Sephora. They sent me a new one, but the new one, that was fine. So I don't know if there was a one-off, but I love this stuff, and I hope there was nothing, you know, I threw that one out. But I really love this. For me, this just takes off my makeup the best. So when it's on sale, I scoop them up, and I will continue to buy this because I get absolutely 0 eye irritation when I use this. And to me, that's the most important thing, that it does its job and not irritate my eyes. Continuing with the eye makeup remover, I finished up one of the Almay eye makeup remover pads. This one is the one to remove your waterproof makeup. I really enjoy these too. They do leave your eyes oily though. That is the only thing. And what I do is, it's a step process. I will use one of these and then I use one of the non-oily ones to wipe off the residue. And if I don't have that, then I use a little bit of micellar water. But it really does a great job. And then you don't have to have a separate cotton pad and stuff like that. So these, again, wait till they're on sale. And I go through quite a bit of these. I switch off all the time. This was a Christophe Robin hair mask that we got in one of our boxes. It is a small amount and I thought I was going to go through it in one shot for my hair as long as it is. And surprisingly, it lasted me about 3 uses and I was really surprised, and I really, really do like it. It made my hair, you know when your hair just has that beautiful slip after you rinse out that deep conditioner and such? The only problem is it is absurdly expensive and I cannot pay that price for a hair mask. So sadly, I will not be purchasing it again. They do sell it at Sephora, by the way. I won't be purchasing it again, but it really, really did a good job. I don't know what little magic was in this thing, but it made my hair silky smooth. Okay, finally finished up also the Pharmacy Green Clean. Like the Clinique Take the Day Off. Now I have a couple of issues with this. One, this in my eyes got blurry. You know when you have that blurry vision? It didn't sting my eyes like another one that I talked about, but I had like blurry vision for hours afterwards. It was horrible. And then the other thing is, I mean, it's an oil, so look what happens to the thing. I mean, this is expensive. You think they could use something better than a little paper thing on here? Do you know what I mean? So that was my big complaint about this one, aside from the blurry vision. So I won't be purchasing this. If I purchase something like this in that solid balm, it will probably be the Clinique Take the Day Off, or I'll try a new one. But this, you know. And I still have the oil all over my hands. Speaking of oil, the Body Shop. This one was, it's called the Wild Argan Oil. I love, you can see how much I scraped to the bottom. I love the Body Shop, these body butters. They're a bit pricey. I think at least about $14 or more per container. Again, I wait till they go on sale. I think I like these better than the Bath & Body Works ones. They soak into your skin nicely, but they're just so, like, really nice, and especially this argan oil. But I've had the blueberry, and they make wonderful scents, and I love this stuff. I finally finished up one of my Glam Glow Gravity Mud masks that I purchased a bunch of when they were on sale after Christmas. And this one was the Goldar. They're just the Gravity Mud, but they're in different colors. This one was in gold, and it's all fancy, and it's Instagrammy. I've been actually liking the Gravity Mud. I really looked into the ingredients, and there are masks out there with better ingredients, but my skin usually does. It doesn't make me 20 years younger, but my skin feels soft afterwards. It's a nice peel-off mask, because I enjoy sometimes a nice peel-off mask. And I liked it. I won't pay the full price for it, though. I refuse to pay $45 for a little tub of masking. But it did make my skin feel nice afterward. And I actually should have included it in my masking series, but hey, that's okay. Maybe I will. I had gotten a bottle of the Tresemme Keratin Smooth. I'm always looking for oils for my hair, and I've tried different ones. Currently, my favorite is the Love Oil. I believe it is by Redkin, and this one was just a little too greasy for me. Even if I used the tiniest amount and rubbed it through my hands, instead of my hair like soaking it in and just looking soft and maybe shiny, my hair actually looked greasy on the ends, and my hair is very dry. And so this one I wasn't a fan of, so I won't be buying it again. But again, I have many others that I really enjoy. I finished up another one of my favorite scrubs. I have 2 to 3 favorite scrubs that I use. The Dove, the Ulta Coffee Scrub, the Energizing Coffee, which I use mostly on my legs and things like that, and it smells so good. And then the Tree Hut. I really enjoy the Tree Hut. But I finished up another one of these. This is my umpteenth one that I've gone through. When they have their sales, that's when I pick them up, and I will just continue to use it. Again, here was another Juice Beauty product. It was the Stem Cellular Eye Repair thingy. I was not a fan of this. It did have a nice applicator as far as this goes. It was very silicone-y. But what I felt is it kind of sat on top of my skin instead of absorbing into my skin. And I finished this up, the whole thing. You needed very little of it, but I didn't think it was moisturizing enough, and I did not thoroughly like the ingredients in here. So again, this is not something that I'm going to be purchasing. I went through another one of my Ulta mask removing cloths. They look like little candy wafers when you take them out. I believe you get 10 in here. And whenever you're using a clay mask especially, instead of me dirtying my washcloth, I use these. It takes it off. They are rinsable, so they're durable. They do not rip easily. And I like these things a lot. I'm going to keep scooping them up as long as they have them. Just a few more products. I finished up another bottle of my Olaplex number 3. I love this stuff. The misconception with this is that it's not a hair mask. It's a protein treatment for your hair. You have to use it about once a week, especially in the beginning, but your hair is not going to feel immediately smooth and different after you use it. You have to use it for about 2 to 3 times before you really start to see a difference. I ran out of it, so it's $28 for this little tiny thing. It does last you quite a while. This will last me about 4 uses, but if you are consistent with it, it's like fabulous, and I cannot wait till I can go out and purchase this again. Just a few makeup products that I have. This was an e.l.f. eyeliner. It was definitely, I forget what it's called. This is their Intense Ink eyeliner. I liked it. It has a very large but very fine tip at the end. I liked it. It was definitely not my favorite, and I found that it dried out extremely quickly. I got some decent use out of it, but see how it has a really fine tip? The problem is when I would go to use it as such, it would skip on me. So there wasn't enough intense color with a light hand, which is what I want to use sometimes when I'm doing it. That it was okay, definitely not the best I've used, but I was mad that it dried out, but I think it was only $3. Do you know where I'm going with that? So Guess what I finished up another one of? My Lash Paradise, L'Oreal Lash Paradise Pink Primer. Finished this up. I mean, I did it till it was like dry and I'm like scraping my eyelashes with it. But the only thing I'd say about this is look at how gloopy and goopy it gets on there. I keep having to constantly wipe it off, but it's sticky. So I have to use an alcohol wipe on it. That's my only complaint about it, but it's like $9. I bought like a 4-pack. And saved some money, so I'm happy about that. I went through a lip injection. You can see there's a little bit left in here, but it's like that kind of sticky, yucky stuff that's like left at the bottom. I love my lip injection. Yes, it burns. Yes, it tingles. I like the tingle. And they have that new one from the Pretty Mess collection. I refuse to buy it because the names are absurd. So, but I will keep buying these, and I can always get them at TJ Maxx, which I absolutely love. I also finished up, I found this in my drawer. It was like from like 9 months to a year ago. It was a little baby bear minerals powder. It came with like a little puff and a mirror. And I finally like used up every single little last bit. This was just the translucent powder. Things are falling over. I really enjoyed this very much. I have like 4 powders that I have to get through, which is not a lot compared to some people, but I will definitely go out and buy this again. I even liked it, even though it's in a compact, you can still swirl your brush in there and or use the puff if you want and throw it in your purse, and it was tiny. So I will definitely go out and buy this again for sure. Well, I do have more, but I am going to end this right here so it is not a million years long. You can see I actually, as I said, I really do enjoy finishing up products. It gives me great joy. Yes, I guess it's a bit of a pain in the neck to keep them in a tub for like a month, but it's a small tub. I don't let it get too out of hand. And now they all go into the recycling bin, which makes me even more happy because I'm an extremely eco-conscious person, which is why I do not return makeup that does not work for me unless it is damaged, contaminated, or something like that. So this happy stuff is going to their little recycling home, and I am just going to maybe just film another video, maybe. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, let me know what you guys finished up, what you enjoy, what you think about some of these products that I have gone through, whether you agree, disagree, you know the deal. And whatever part of the planet you are in, on and around, I hope you're having an amazing day, an amazing week. And I'll see you soon on my next one, guys. Toodles!